Hallo und willkommen auf On The Wire, eurer Lieblings-Darts-Online-Show und ein Spezial-Deutschland-Show, weil dieses Abend haben wir Sascha Stein und Jihan Arthur gespielt. Auch haben wir dieses Hot New Track, supergeil. 50% Darts, 40% Musik und 10% Rod Harrington. Supergeil.
Super Walk-Ons, super Pop-Songs, super Stimmung, super geil. Super Snakebite, super Wizard, super Chizzy, super geil.
Yes, welcome to On The Wire from the William Hill World Darts Championship. I'll get rid of that. We'll come to the Super Goal thing later. Day 2 of the action saw Phil the Power Taylor begin his quest for a 17th world title, and it was a bit of a walk in the park for him. He saw off Jihan Arthur, the German, 3-0. Jihan didn't even get a shot at a double for the first couple of sets. Our man Dave Allen caught up with the Power after the match.
In a way, you can just relax now, put the feet up and enjoy Christmas and kind of put all this behind you.
You can relax? No, not with my mother you can't, no. My mother's so demanding, no, you cannot relax. You've got to be up there probably 5-6 hours a day, otherwise you're gonna get a clip round the ear hole, you know, that's my mum. So no, I'll be going home tonight and back up and see my mum probably 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. I won't be home till about 3, so.
Well, yeah, ominous signs for the rest of the field from Phil the Power Taylor there. Rod, you did call this. You did say he was going to turn up.
Yeah, I mean, he had to. He had so much to prove. I mean, all year he's been very indifferent. I mean, let's start at the beginning of the year when in the Premier League he was pretty ropey there and then come out of that. And he's coming to this. He needs to win this. He needs to get his #1 spot just to prove, before he retires, whatever that is, that you can't write him off. And that was a casual display. It weren't brilliant from Taylor. You look at the averages, it's just over 100. I mean, it doesn't matter that, you know, Jihan didn't really push him. You've still got to throw those 100 averages. So he set his stall out beautifully.
Well, talk about setting your stall out. He's challenged Barry Hearn to put £1 million down for the first person to hit 3 perfect 9 darters in a single game. Such is his confidence, he thinks he's going to do it. The rest of the night, Andy Hamilton battled through. And nice to see a bit of grit from Andy Hamilton, it has to be said. It's been sorely lacking for a little while. We saw Peter Wright take on Gerwyn Price. 3-0 was the scoreline, but it wasn't really a fair reflection. Gerwyn Price looks the real deal. Anyway, Peter Wright spoke to Dave Allen, our man, after that match.
How did it feel for you coming back here? It's obviously 12 months since you made the final.
It was great coming up in a taxi and just you get our butterfly feelings at the top of the road. So the taxi comes round and you see the great big alley pally and you go, ooh, back home. It's a lovely feeling and it's a nice feeling to win my game.
Well, Peter Wright, it might be another big year for him like it was last year, made it to the final. Were you impressed with how Snakebite played?
Extremely. Going over to those bulbous darts, a bit like the Phil Taylor darts, keeps changing his darts all year to try and find the perfect throw with the darts. But Gerwyn Price, a great player, got a good future in this game, really took the game to Wright. But Wright, the 96 to win that second set was absolutely, when we talk about sucker punches, haymakers, that would have knocked out and killed most of us, I'm telling you. But Gerwyn Price, like you say, 3-0 was unfair, a result for Gerwyn Price, but very impressed with Peter Wright.
Oh, he looks the real deal, Gerwyn Price, though. He's even got a good walk on. Anybody who walks onto vanilla ice is all right in my book. The other game we haven't talked about, Sascha Stein. Once again, it's a late-night European qualifying victory. The German seeing off Stuart Kellett, a bit like Christo Reyes saw off Wes Newton, Kellett's mate, the previous night. That, my friends, is super guile. I'll tell you what that means. Okay, super goal. In Germany, there's this advert. A supermarket got this bloke to record this song. You remember that Baz Luhrmann one, Wear Sunscreen, where he just chats for a bit and there's some music? It's a bit like that. It's massive.
Super Leute, super lieb, super love, super geil, super Uschi, super Muschi, super Sushi, super geil.
So, the good people at PDC Europe decided to do their own, but with darts. It's this.
Super Transfer, super Fans hier, super Styling, super geil, super Truppe, super Puppe, super Hotte, super geil, super Walk-Ons, super Pop-Songs, super Stimmung, super geil, super Snakebite, super Wizard, super Chizzy, super geil. Das ist supergeil, supergeil, richtig supergeil, supergeil. Ich find's supergeil, supergeil. Pfeile werfen ist supergeil.
Basically, any song that includes the phrase super chizzy is all right by me. But remember, super goal, it means awesome. I'm going to try and popularise its use over the course of this tournament. We'll see if anybody else gets the hang of it. Remember it, use it, super goal.
Super Freude, super geil.
Right, listen up. I said, listen up. These are my 3 tips. Justin Pipe to win his match, most 180s and highest checkout. Get on that, 7 to 5. Second tip, Terry Jenkins to win his match, most 180s and highest checkout again, 5 to 6. My last tip, Simon Whitlock playing Darren Webster, over 3.5 sets, 1 to 2 on. 1 to 2 on, put that with the other 2. What a nice treble.
Right, let's have a look at Saturday, the first double session.
Listen up.
Of course, how could we forget? It's here, Gravity Darts.
Listen up. Do you think you've got what it takes to win 180 grand? Werner Ladders are giving 5 lucky winners the chance to play live on stage at the World Darts Championships.
One Werner podium ladder. 5 contenders. 3 darts each and 180 grand if someone hits a 180. Only the winner of the William Hill World Championship will take away more prize money if someone hits a maximum from the top of a Werner podium ladder. The final is here. 5 people will compete on that stage in there tonight. Turns out nobody won. 180 grand to nobody. 1 bloke hit 1 treble 20. That's 180 quid. Rod's got that on him. Barry Hearn dropped more than that out his pocket early on. It wasn't worth his time to turn around and pick it up. Anyway, it's a big anticlimax. We move on. It won't be an anticlimax on Saturday though. Double session of darts. Loads of games to look forward to, including the new Players Champion Gary Anderson. That's going to excite a lot of people at Ali Pally.
Yeah, I mean, Gary Anderson's one of the players I've tipped to actually win the tournament. I think he's ready to win it in himself. You know, all this thing about Gary Anderson, great on trebles but can't hit a double, that's all gone. You can forget about that. He hits doubles for fun now, as he proved in Minehead in the Players Championship. And he is the bloke to beat. When he beat Phil Taylor down in that Minehead, I think it proved to himself, because sometimes it's yourself you have to prove more than to other people. Prove to himself that he's ready to go on and win the World Championships.
Yeah, he is a beaten finalist here, of course. I cannot wait to have a look at him. We get all sorts of famous people here at Ali Pally. We get royalty, we get sports stars, we get stars of the stage and screen. And we also get the Wealdstone Raider. You know who he is, you've seen it on the internet.
You've got no friends! You want some?
Do you want some? Probably not, but you're going to get some anyway. Here's John McDonald.
Gordon, some time ago you made a few statements which went on YouTube and become an internet overnight sensation. We are delighted to have you with us at the darts, but I've got to be honest, I think you've overshone the dart players tonight. You've never signed so many autographs in your life, have you?
No, I haven't, but it's nice that people out there like me. I thought I had no fans.
Well, you certainly got some fans, that's an absolute fact. So let's just talk through it then. So you're at a football match and somebody said, you taught me through it.
I was at a football match. I speak a bit funny, as you can tell. I looked a bit funny, and a couple of people decided to take the mickey out of me. So I've had 20 minutes of abuse, and then all of a sudden, I think that after 20 minutes of abuse, anybody will lose their temper. So I've had a pop bat. They didn't want to have it. The minute I have a little pop bat, they disappeared. Next thing I know, I'm on the internet. The first time I see it on the internet, someone told me about a week later, and I wanted to hide behind the settee for the rest of my life, but you can't do that, can you? So I didn't want nothing to do with it first of all, because my sister was very ill in America. She's since passed away. And now everybody else is making money out of me. So I thought, why don't I make a few pounds for charity? So I'm making money for charity. I've got a single out now. I hope it's number 5 in the charts. I'm hoping it will be number 1. But even if it isn't, I'm going to have fun. I'm going to make money for charity.
Do you know what, that's brilliant, okay, because you give a lot of people a lot of fun. And I understand at the moment it's number 5.
Yeah.
And so what we're asking people to do is try and make it a Christmas number 1.
Yeah. All you got to do is download it on iTunes or any Android phone. It's called Got No Fans by the Wealdstone Raider.
Got no fans, right? Well, I'm going to let you into a secret, okay? He's got some fans here. We love him. He's come down an absolute storm on the darts, and I'm delighted to say he's been our best guest so far on The Wire. Thanks, Gordon.
Thank you, thank you. You know, I used to watch you in the darts, and I never thought in my dreams I'd ever meet you.
I'm delighted.
Fan of John McDonald, eh? Just another reason to love him. That's been On The Wire for tonight. We will be back on a double session of darts from the William Hill World Championship on Saturday.